okay, yeah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, thinking on my brain, I got thinking on my brain. Whoa.
Introducing to you first, the fighter standing in the blue corner. He steps in wearing white, gold, and black. His official weight, 134.6 pounds. Presentando ustedes en la esquina Tecate Azul, vistiendo calzoncillo blanco con oro y negro, con un peso de 134.6 libras. As a professional, he stands with an outstanding professional record of 12 wins against 1 loss, and 11 of those wins coming by the way of knockout. Presenta un récord casi perfecto de 12 victorias, 1 derrota y 11 de esas victorias por la vía del knockout. Representing General Santos City, Filipinas, Mahangina Edhino y San Mainina Pakbati, Romero, Sandman Duno. And his opponent across the ring is standing in the red corner, wearing white trunks with gold and black. His official weight, 134.6 pounds. Y su rival en la esquina Tecate Roja, vistiendo calzoncillo blanco con dorado y negro, con un peso de 134.6 libras. Professionally, he stands unblemished with 16 victories, no losses, and 14 of those victories coming by the way of knockout. Presenta un récord perfecto de 16 victorias, 0 derrotas y 14 de esas victorias por la vía del knockout. Puritita Buena Park, California, el invicto Cristian Chimpa Gonzalez. To give out the final instructions, here is Thomas Taylor. Tercera superficie con ustedes, Thomas Taylor.
Guys, belt line's good here. Belt line's a little hot, coach. Belt line's a little high. I'm gonna let them work in here, all right? I've given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corners.
Steve Kim and El Animal, Jason Quigley. Chimpa Gonzalez in the custom Everlast gloves. They're white. Ruthless Romero Duno, 12-1 from General Santos City with the black gloves. You wonder the nickname Chimpa? Well, we've said in the past, we've always got to say it because it's a pretty cool nickname. When he was a toddler, you know that Christmas toy with a chimpanzee is playing the cymbals, going back and forth like that? Well, they had that at his house at Christmas, and he started emulating that, and they're like, oh, he looks like a little chimpanzee. And as you know, with Mexicans, anytime you get a nickname, it will stick with you forever. And that's where the nickname Chimpa, he is now using it as his logo and as his brand. An opening round against Romero Duno. Chimpa 16-0, trained by his father, Oscar Gonzalez Sr. Coming out very aggressive is Chimpa Gonzalez.
Beto, I think early on, this is exactly where Chimpa wants to be. If he's going to be able to establish that jab, I think he'll be content to actually move outside a little bit. But if he can get in close, he's one of those taller fighters, Jason. Despite his build, they seem to be more comfortable inside than on the perimeter.
Yeah, you know, I think he's boxing very well right now. He's establishing his jab, which I said earlier on, I think is key in any fight. You know, I think his punches are definitely looking stronger and more effective than Duno's punches right now.
This is ruthless Romero Duno. Ruthless because of his style. He just comes at you. We saw that clip of him fighting in the mall in the Philippines. He will stand there with you.
And you know what the problem is right now? He's standing in with Chimpa, who I just really thought landed a very good-looking left hook.
A lot of people watching this fight all over the United States, also in Mexico. The Olympian just signed a Golden Boy, Raul Curiel Garcia. El Cougar, you know him at the gym in Carson, from Tamaulipas, Mexico. He's watching us in Lake Elsinore. He will be making his pro debut on the Canelo Chavez card in Las Vegas. If you don't speak English and you're watching Ring TV, you know you're dedicated to us, Steve.
Some would say you're better off that way. But Jason, I think moving on, I know one thing Ciampa seems to believe that he's a stronger puncher. I think the one mistake he can't make is to continue inside without at least throwing that jab in front of him.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he needs to use that key and he needs to open up the door against Duno because, you know, Duno's, oh, nice shot there by Ciampa.
Oh, and he goes down here in the first.
He's definitely hurt. He's
Ruthless Romero Duno has tagged Ciampa Gonzalez.
Hey, come here.
That's what I was saying.
Right.
earlier on,
He got tagged.
That's why you need the
Tom
jab.
Taylor's looking at him.
Give me your gloves.
Is he going to beat the clock?
Box.
Final seconds of the first round, and he has no idea where he's at.
Big first round there, you know, Ciampa.
And Tom Taylor is looking at him. He is staggering. The doctor's the first one in that ring.
Guys, he left himself a little bit naked for all the offensive success he had. He did not mind his P's and Q's defensively about getting his hands back and at least leading off with the jab, putting something in front of him.
This is going to be very important now, this next minute for Ciampa. I think, you know, that he recovers well from this. He gets everything back and the strength back in his legs because, that was a very good knockdown.
Romero Duno, 12-1, 11 KOs, Steve.
And Jason, did he make a mistake, Ciampa, in not taking a knee and gathering himself before the mandatory 8 count?
Yeah, without a doubt, you know, but, you know, that just goes to show you how badly hurt he is as well, that didn't even come into his head.
Trying to listen in on the corner. Second round.
I think Ciampa's legs still look a little bit wobbly right now.
Duno said he was coming for the big upset.
Ciampa can't just keep walking forward and expect to blow this guy out of here.
Keep the hands up.
He needs to get boxing.
You're Duno, what do you do right here, Jay?
Duno has to make sure that he doesn't go for the knockout and blow himself out because Ciampa obviously is a puncher also and could catch Duno. So this is going to be a very interesting round here now for both fighters.
Well, Steve, as you wrote in your story about Ciampa Gonzalez this week, his first fight with Golden Boy on this same stage, first round, he was dropped.
Right, and he seems to be taking the tactic. He's going to try to smother Duno, not let him unfurl his quick hands from the outside. I do question that, though, but I think the key for him, Jason, is just to see rounds 3 and 4. Just get out of round number 2 as he gathers his legs.
Because Ciampa's just walking forward right again the same way as he got caught the last time.
Again, gets caught for the second time. An overhand right by Duno, right on the chin. Drops Ciampa Gonzalez. His eyes are glazed. I don't know if they're going to let him keep going. And it is over. A huge knockout for Romero Duno as Ciampa Gonzalez falls down on his back. A huge upset in Los Angeles.
Guys.
We knew he had some power, but I didn't know Duno had that much.
You know, I'll be honest with you. I think Ciampa early on had success, and I think he fell into the trap, Jason, of believing he was just going to be able to walk through this guy. And I think both those shots that put him down in rounds 1 and 2, I don't think he saw either one.
The clip that we seen of Duno previous, we were saying we weren't taking it off the opponent. We were looking at his hand speed and his ding. You know, the pop that he had in his shots were very accurate, very snappy, and very manufactured.
The story I read about Duno, he came to Los Angeles in December when he found out about this fight, and he trained replays.
Oh.
You know, that's just a beautiful shot, you know what I mean? And, you know, Ciampa, credit to him, you know, tried to get back on his feet. You know, showed heart there to get back up and try to get back up, but, you know, just a brilliant shot by Duno.
Jason, the way he falls.
Yeah, when you don't have your legs and you lose your legs, they're basically lost forever, at least on one night.
Defeated Joel Gonzalez.
You know, Ryan Scalia tweeted at us here, said that was a different Duno than the one that fought Alexeyev in Russia. Wild card camp under his belt, huge difference. Again, iron sharpens iron.
Well, Steve, to bring up the point of Duno's fight in Russia, I watched a little bit of that part I could find, and I asked him, was that a dirty fight? He said, yeah, I was headbutted early, I was cut. I didn't really have my equilibrium in that fight in Russia. He said, I learned a lot about that fight, and this is a kid. We only saw a round and a half. At the age of 21, that power is real.
One thing, as Jason pointed out, though, it's one thing to have power with that shot. You didn't see Jason. he
de
lost his legs.
57
Yeah, exactly. You know, I just
segundos
wanna send my
en el
wishes
round
out to
número 2,
Christian
declarando el ganador por la
Gonzalez. I
vía
hope everything's
del
okay.
knockout. We have the official time at 57 seconds in round number 2. Your winner by the way of knockout. And new WBC Youth Intercontinental Lightweight Champion. El nuevo campeón mundial juvenil intercontinental de peso ligero del CMB. General Santos City, Filipinas. Romero. Sandman Duno.
There were a lot of stories written about Duno that I was able to find in the Philippine newspaper. His entire